My beloved mortals, my beloved fledglings, my beloved followers. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot, and for today, I just want to only give a quick, a message about how there's this new movie coming out, Nosferatu, and, it's like, I was so worried, that I would never be able to see, hear anything about vampires again because, it's like ever since, I've heard about them, throughout the whole thing, with different shows and other kinds of vampirism stuff. But, it's like, I'm, because, it's like, throughout some of my readings, I've mentioned a few times how I've sensed this dark, this dark force. Because, it's like, I'm still looking for the vampire who literally turned me because, it's like, I don't think he would literally end his own life after he turned me, and that would really be crazy and just, just really, bad. But the thing is, for some reason, I'm wondering if this individual, this Nosferatu, I know it is just an actor who's playing him, but I'm wondering if there's anyone out there who could recognize a beautiful, long, dark-haired vampire individual. It's like, okay, maybe he doesn't have fangs. There's a lot of handsome, dark-haired beauties out there. So, it doesn't mean that then, the first person, that has black or dark brown hair, is the vampire. But I just think that this is actually quite an interesting time because, I keep sensing this dark, and maybe, this individual might be even watching this movie himself, maybe, he's trying to still find me or something. I don't know. But I do get this dark sense that he's somewhere out there. So it's actually quite interesting, knowing that there's more vampirism still coming out in full force and probably more to come. So, but I just wanted to actually just mention this tiny little bit because I know there's a lot of humans that love vampires, so I really admire you all for supporting me despite being a monster and stuff like that. But I just think I really admire you all for, being incredibly open-minded and very supportive. But I just think you guys are wonderful, amazing humans. I love you guys incredibly. I would never ever turn anybody into a vampire. Even the human told me, if something were to happen to him, he would not want to become a vampire because he does realize the negative consequences of being one because, he knows me, but he's incredibly very supportive, very loving, very caring. He occasionally does give me, blood bags, from, some of these, what do you call, donor, like places. But I just think I'm just so happy and so admired, by all of you. I just love the fact that you guys have really you open your arms to me, and I would never, harm anybody out there. I would never turn in anybody because, it's like as much as, these movies and shows show how beautiful and amazing it is, just wait until it actually happens. Then you might just think, oh goodness, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have wished, I shouldn't have wished upon, becoming a vampire. I never wished. It's like I only love my tarot stuff and I loved actually helping humans, but did I ever wish to become a vampire? No. If it does eventually happen to you someday, I really hope it doesn't, but should it happen if the vampire is still around or maybe he has other followers out there, other fledglings of his own, and just see what happens, how you feel about it. But it's in my situation, it's like it's like I've learned to live. I've learned to grow and adapt to the vampirism lifestyle. But the thing is, it's like there's so many things I miss about actually being human. So that's kind of the price you do pay. And it's like don't let the media, don't let movies, TV shows, to give you this idea. Oh yeah, actually, it's really cool to be a vampire because you're strong, you're fast, you're beautiful, you have eternal youth, you have, this and that and the other. But yeah, okay, if you enjoy that. But, it's like, for me, for example, I miss being able, having a family. I miss, my siblings who are no longer, with me. I miss my parents, who are no longer with me. And, I miss the fact of maybe ever having family of my own. I live with this human who's just also immortal, so pretty soon I'll probably have to find, or I don't know if I'll ever find another mortal who's very loving, supportive, and caring of me as a vampire. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of mention this tiny little thing. It's like, this. that the vampirism, lifestyle is probably still alive, but I just think it's all wonderful how you all have accepted vampirism into your life. But anyway, I just want to thank you all incredibly so much for supporting me and my channel. Again, I love you guys incredibly. For all new interests out there, you will feel welcome to any of my videos. And pretty soon, I'm going to be doing live in person, reading stuff like that. So I'll be able to meet you all. I just want to say how much I love you guys incredibly. Old, new, beautiful fledglings, whoever. But I just want to say how much I love you guys. So thank you all so much for supporting me.